My name is Bartosz. I came from Poland. I'm representing one of the biggest private Polish clinics, IVF clinics. And today I would like to tell you a few words about the social channels that we managed to create. I'm going to mainly focus on Facebook and YouTube, the two probably most popular social channels nowadays. And we had a great speech of Magnus that described the whole concept of social media. I believe that you already know what social media is and what the concept of social media is. And so I'm going to tell you how we build our social media channels, and maybe more important, how can you use those social channels, because Facebook fan page, even with 10,000 fans, is not going to work if it's not going to convert to patients. So this is also a very important part of social media marketing. I have a question. How many clinics owner do we have here? Oh, that's quite a lot. And how many managers of clinics do we have here? Okay, and how many marketers? Okay, just a few. So basically, you all should raise your hands, because marketing is a wide concept, and if you take part in creating a product, in our case service, if you take decisions about pricing, if you're a doctor and you set prices for your services, then you're a marketer, then you're dealing with marketing, and you have to pay attention to this concept. And you have this brief description of so-called marketing mix. It's called 3 Ps: product, price, place, promotion. And this concept over the years evolved to something a little more sophisticated. And now we would rather say consumer instead of product, convenience instead of place, cost instead of price, and communication instead of promotion. In medical world, I would add one more, which is credibility. We all know that it's really important to have reputation, credibility. That's usually the main factor that makes our businesses profitable and that drives patients. But today I'm going to focus on communication, because social media is all about communication. People has been communicating, 100 years ago and 1,000 years ago. This is very human feature to communicate with each other. But they used letters, they used newspapers, they used different media, then they used telephone, then they used mobile phones, and now the most popular, probably the most popular communication media, especially among young people, is social media. And we also have to pay attention to social media, because social media apply to all of those 5 crucial elements. Consumer, your fans are maybe your consumers, right? Or your potential consumers. Convenience, you can create a convenient platform for them to communicate with you, to communicate with other patients. Cost, you can optimize marketing cost with social media. Facebook, if you have targeted audience, then Facebook may be a very cheap marketing outlet. Credibility, of course. Facebook likes. I consider Facebook likes as testimonials, the new form of testimonials. So, as I mentioned before, we have 3 social media. You cannot really see that on the left of the screen. This is a screen of our website. But we are using 3 main social channels: Facebook, YouTube, and Blogger. I'm going to focus on Facebook and YouTube, as you got some idea of vlogs in the lecture before. So from the beginning, I think this is the crucial thing to build effective social channels, to find the right audience. And the concept of targeting is you're probably familiar with the concept of targeting. You cannot target all people around the world. We have to find a group that lives in a particular area that is in particular age range. This is demographics. And you also, nowadays, you probably have to pay more attention to psychographics. What are their interests? Are they, what are their religious approach? And so on and so on. You can also, probably like the criteria of targeting are basically unlimited. There are a lot of them. We also probably should take a look at their income, economical factor, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business, and we want our customers to come to our clinic and leave money for the service. I know it sounds kind of cruel, but this is life, and this is business. So we have to find those people to like our Facebook, whatever, to go to our YouTube, and they have to be targeted. They have to be very close to each other to sort of support our business. Nowadays, we don't control business ourselves, or just partly control the business ourselves. It's really customers that define our business. You have to ask questions. What do your patients think about your clinic? And actually, their views are going to create an image. They're different than patients 10 years ago. They're much more knowledgeable, I would say. They have access to forums. They have access to different medical portals. They have access to other people through social media, and they can learn a lot before they come to your clinic. They are very educated. So, and that has pros and cons. It's threat, of course, because doctors are afraid. But at the same time, if they're satisfied with your service, they may become your evangelist. They may support your business. They may spread the word to other patients. They may be interested in your service. This is an example of our Facebook page. And just please take a look. And there are a few major tips I would like to give you when building your social media fan base. So you have to pay attention that they must be fans of your business, not your friends. Even if you're a very sociable person and you have very good Facebook account, remember it's all about your business. Like in our case, we have this my Facebook account, and we have like 23 of my friends like the fan page of the company, which is, considering we have over 8,000 fans already, it's a pretty good ratio. It's not our friends. It's not my friends, it's friends of the business. Pay attention to demographics. Facebook gives you a very good idea of who your Facebook friend, who your fan is. And always pay attention to how old they are. In our case, we have a group of 25 to 34-year-olds, which is, I think, a primary target for IVF clinics. And it's very important that they are volunteers. Of course, it's pointless to buy fans. You can't do it. Some companies sell fans, but it's just pointless to buy them because they're not going to promote your business. They're not going to support your business. They're not going to like your posts. They're just going to be there because somebody paid them. Or some companies do contests and promise awards, promise some things they're going to get for their likes. It also doesn't work, I think. It just doesn't work. They have to voluntarily click like. And we come to this concept of word-of-mouth marketing. I'm sure you're all familiar with this concept. And a lot of doctors, my father is a doctor, so he always told me that the best marketing is word-of-mouth marketing. And I totally agree with it. It's the best marketing. It's most credible. It's usually free or very low cost. And, it's very credible. If somebody recommends me a clinic or whatever, a restaurant, I'm going to trust him much more than I trust the ad. But it's very difficult to implement. It's really difficult to implement, and it takes time to build word of mouth marketing. How many years do doctors have to, practice to get this reputation? Is it 10, 15, or I don't know, 20 years? It takes a lot of time. If we run business, we cannot afford waiting such a long time to get, revenue, patients, right? Fortunately, we have social media, which I think is a kind of sort of simulate word-of-mouth marketing, where people share with each other. What's more, they allow us to kind of stimulate this word-of-mouth marketing, right? Traditional media do not let us stimulate word-of-mouth marketing, not at all. But on social media, if we're active, if we're responsive, if we create platforms, if we make it easy for our patients to spread the word, then some of them are going to do it. This is an example from a website. There should be those widgets on the left that we have. I just wanted to show you an example of how to create accessible widgets. I'm a fan of widgets because it's, first of all, accessible. It pops up on every page of your website, and it's very interactive, so you can immediately click like. Just make it easy. Oh, you can see there. You can also put your social media content in a website content, like here. This is an example of profile of our doctor, and here you can see a link to YouTube video. It doesn't have to be, marked YouTube, but if you click on it, there is this light box, and people can look. They can watch the video, can go back to the website. They can also go and explore our YouTube channel. So it's really important, if we have all those resources, if we have Facebook that we can post, we have website, we have YouTube that we can put videos on, that you connect these channels, that you keep your visitor for longer than a minute, longer than a few seconds, right? If he gets bored at the website, he can go explore your videos, explore your YouTube, right? The same thing, sometimes not. Explore your Facebook. So this is just a short tip how to put everything linked to every channel that you wanna offer. And now there's the question: how to use those channels. Let's assume that you already collected this 100 fans that are gonna promote your business. There will be evangelists of your business. But still, even if you have thousands of fans on your Facebook, or thousands of views on your YouTube account, it's gonna make change if you don't convert those visitors, those fans, into patients. So here are some examples that I think work, at least for us. Testimonials. Clicking like on a picture in a Facebook post is nothing else than saying, I like these people, I like this place, I think they're credible. It adds so much credibility. These are just 5 guys in front of the building. But with those comments, with those likes, this is sort of a testimonial. However, you have to always remember that likes by itself don't work. You always have to expose, not every post, because people may get bored with looking at doctors, but you really have to expose your company, your doctors, your success, because imagine, we can post a picture of a child, really cute child with this Santa Claus hat, right? It's gonna get thousands of likes. Right? Are those likes gonna convert into patients? I don't think so. This is another example of picture of a doctor. It's our medical director, my father. And I posted this picture on October 25th. In a few hours, it got 3 likes, I guess, and 13 comments. You may say it's not that many, but try to get that many positive opinions on one of those doctor's review sites. It's very hard. It takes months. Also, if somebody clicks like on this picture, there is this thing called viral effect. Immediately on his newsfeed, his friends gonna see that he liked this picture. So right away, we're getting exposure to much more than 23 likes and 13 comments. We're probably getting exposure to at least 1,000 or 2,000 people that saw this particular picture with those comments. And that's the best thing about social media. They can go viral. Of course, it's hard to get your content go viral. It's really hard. If it happens, it's great, right? It's cheap. People spread the word. People share the content, your company's content with each other. So it's the best thing that may happen. But remember, it's very hard. It's really hard. And the only way to get your content spread virally is to have targeted audience. This is the only way. So we come to the beginning. Find people that really believe in your business and gonna support your business. And then you have a chance that they're gonna use word of mouth marketing and they will use viral marketing to promote your business. And here's the case that I dealt with this social media and marketing at the clinic for a few years, and basically that was the only campaign that went viral, the only post that went viral through those few years. And this is the infographic. It's a very popular way to used by PR people mainly to describe some complicated processes, complicated events, in just one graph. And this graph was created by Polish government. They decided to finance IVF from public money, tax money, and they created this infographic to promote it. Right? They're very Facebook savvy. This is a Polish Minister of Digitalization with Mark Zuckerberg, so politicians like Facebook. It's very sociable, right? And what they got was 628 likes and 766 shares. That's not bad, taking into account that IVF is still controversial in Poland. We're a Catholic country. But we got even better results just because we had this targeted audience, right? We got over 2,371 shares. Guess how many people did we reach? 180,000 people. I didn't spend $1 on it. I just posted this infographic from the Polish government's website, and I reached over almost 200,000 people. Here you have the results. And sometimes you cannot even stop that. I did the screen on October 27th, and people still share it. It's been like, I don't know, 4 months from where I get, and I hope that people still gonna share that stuff. And they promote our company, right? It says this user shared Klinika Bocian's, which is our name in Polish, photo. So I got free marketing, basically. I reached almost 200,000 people just because I had this targeted audience. And they had friends that liked IVF and so on, so on. So it's so important. How can you use your Facebook fan base? Of course, advertising. Don't be afraid of advertising. I know doctors hate this concept of advertising. They don't want patients come because they saw the ad. They want word of mouth marketing. patience, but if you want to grow our business quickly, we have to use some kind of advertising. And Facebook let us target our advertising very precisely. We can specify interests besides age and location. This is obvious, right? If we create an ad, but we also precise interest. For example, we can target people who like IVF worldwide or Escher, right? So it's very easy to reach the group that is really interested in our services. And this is a great concept. It's kind of advanced if you're not really Facebook savvy and you don't use Facebook on a daily basis. But Facebook also created this custom audience service. It allows you to create a list of emails, for example, your patients, and with this, you upload this list to Facebook, and it automatically generates the list, the profile of your patient, of a person that has this email account. Isn't that great? You have your patients, and you create the same profile, and you target the same profile of people. I tried it a few weeks ago, and it really works great. I have 2 or 3 times better results than with using regular targeting. So you can also go on your Facebook fan page, see who is active on your Facebook fan page, who clicks like under your posts, who comments on your post, find their Facebook IDs listed, and get Facebook make a custom audience list. Make Facebook, and it's called, you can see, Bocian ID look like similarity, right? So I put those Facebook IDs here, and Facebook created a list, a target list, that is similar to what I wanted. So that's for advertising. You can also use social media. Somebody spoke about it today. For SEO, search engine optimization. Facebook and YouTube and Google is one company. So if you upload a video to YouTube, and this video is popular, people want to watch that, and if you tag it correctly and write concise and good description, you may get a really high and really good search results, right? I typed hysteroscopia, which is hysteroscopy in Polish, and actually our video is in the second place, just after the major Polish health portal. I didn't plan on it. It just happened. But if you have an idea about a video you can make, just find a phrase of your interest, just make a video about it. I guarantee it's going to be high, maybe not the second place, but it should be on the first website. If you're not on a very competitive market, right? In the US, that would be probably really hard to get that high. But if you're probably in Germany or some smaller countries, that should work. I guarantee it's going to work. It's not very competitive in terms of SEO. Okay, so that was the overview of what I did. I hope you got some inspirations. Of course, social media is a very broad idea, so if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.